Hey everybody, it's Kim Hawk, and I'm known as YouTube's fairy godmother of real estate right here on the Near Disney channel. Have you ever wondered what makes Kissimmee, Florida so great? Well, stay tuned. We've got a lot of great information because we're going to talk to you about the top 10 reasons Kissimmee, Florida is a great choice.
Chelsea, is it Kissimmee or Kissimmee?
I'd have to say it's Kissimmee.
Welcome to Kissimmee. UHaul has just announced that for last year, Kissimmee St. Cloud was the #1 place in all of the United States of America where people are moving to. I can guess why. There's so much going on here. There's so much land that we can build on. It's a great place to move. Osceola County, it is huge. It's 2,010 square miles. Now, to give you an idea how big that is, because as you're walking through Osceola County, Walt Disney World is 43 square miles, and that is the same size as San Francisco. So if you're looking at 2,010 square miles, you're looking at pretty much the size of a state. So welcome to Kissimmee. So in Kissimmee, of course, you're going to have Broadway Street with none other than Lewis Music. They actually have a real music store here where you can buy guitars, strings. The owner, they've been here for 48 years and they're doing extraordinary things, and we want to make sure we don't lose the music because as a musician, I want to tell you, this is a real find. You have got to make sure that you come out to Three Sisters Speakeasy.
In the 1920s, it was Prohibition era. It was three ladies. They had to knock on the door, and there was a password, and they just say the password, come in, and do their thing in the old times. So he decided to bring the restaurant to downtown Kissimmee, and it's been here for almost 14 years now.
So Three Sisters were making a lot of things happen here in downtown Kissimmee. So congratulations on that. And so Felix Ortiz,
Yes.
Vice Mayor of Kissimmee, and obviously you're doing some great things because this place is on fire.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We are here at the Makinson Hardware Store, a historic building here in downtown Kissimmee. It was built in 1884, and unfortunately, as you see right now, it is closed. But we found out as well that there's going to be some awesome renovation to it, possibly a restaurant, so this historic building will not be lost. This beautiful sculpture right next to me is a depiction of Old Kissimmee and New Kissimmee, the changes that are happening within the town and Osceola County. The mayor here, the larger female horse, is depicting Old Kissimmee, and the colt right here, this little tiny pony, is depicting the newer side of Kissimmee, and it really shows the progress forward in sunset and sunrise. One of the amazing things about downtown Kissimmee is, as you can see, we are standing in the middle of the SunRail and Amtrak station here. It is an amazing way to get around Central Florida. SunRail has now expanded and you can go all the way to Winter Park, and there's going to be some other stops in between and a little bit further. I believe that it is $350 to get to Winter Park from here. If you wanted to go to Miami, it would be $35 total to get to Miami, which is amazing. One of the exciting things about SunRail and Amtrak is that it's a great commuter system for those that are moving to the area. If you don't want to deal with the Florida traffic, or the tolls for that matter, SunRail is a great way to get to the downtown area, downtown Orlando, and Winter Park, where some of those major jobs are. One thing I will say is definitely bring a sweater, because I hear it's pretty chilly on those trains if you plan on being in them for any amount of time. And we Definitely stay tuned for our later videos. We're going to be talking about an awesome new experience here that's going to be a part of the SunRail Amtrak line, and that's Brightline. All right, guys, we are out here at the Kissimmee Lakefront Park. If you look around me, this is an amazing outdoor recreational area. Right behind me is actually Lake Toho. And if you're local, it's also known as West Lake, because there is another half of this lake a little bit further from us. But if you look around, there's tons of outdoor space. They have a walking trail through here as well. Tons of recreational space for kids and outdoor activities. It is right outside of the downtown area of Kissimmee, that main thoroughfare area. There's tons of new development and construction around here as well, but it's just an awesome spot to come and hang out for the day. One of the cool things that you'll notice here at the Lakefront Park is that each of these pavilions, these outdoor pavilions, is named. And they are named after birds that you will actually see out in this area. So the one behind us is a heron pavilion. You have egret, some of the awesome birds that you'll see out here on the water.
So I'm happy to report we're right in the area that we can talk about Hamilton Diston and what a huge difference he made. His family owned the Diston Saw Company in Philadelphia. So what he did was he bought 4 million acres. 4 million acres. He paid $1 million back then, and it was January of 1881 that he started to drain the area and deepen the Kissimmee River so that products could be shipped into the Gulf of Mexico and points beyond. So many steamship captains navigated the chain of lakes leading from Kissimmee to the Gulf with cargoes of cypress lumber and sugarcane. So thank you to Hamilton for purchasing this land and creating an environment so that all of us can enjoy the beauty of Florida. Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, because this is truly a magical place to live. We have a national monument that's right behind us in the center of Kissimmee, and it is called the Monument of States. And the story behind this is when Pearl Harbor was going on, World War II, they decided to ask for a rock from all the states, and they made this beautiful monument. There's even a rock from President Franklin D. Roosevelt that's here, but it was in unison that the country was coming together to fight what was going on with Pearl Harbor. So anyway, I just want to give a shout out to my family members who have served in the military and to say thank you to my grandfather and to my great uncle. But this is a reminder for us to never forget what happened at Pearl Harbor. So the Osceola County Arts is strongly encouraging beautiful murals like we see here. So Kissimmee has the oldest still functioning courthouse, the Courtside Cafe. A lot of people like to stop by there to have a nice little lunch. So now we are driving in Shingle Creek Regional Park. Right here you can go canoeing, kayaking, you can rent bicycles, there's a hiking trail and picnic areas.
So another stop here out in Kissimmee is out at Osceola Heritage Park, and we are out in front of the Silver Spurs Rodeo. There are tons of events that happen out here in this complex. Out here at Silver Spurs, they do anything from concerts to the rodeo to the fair, which you can see behind us, and Mecum Auto Auction was actually just here as well. A little over this way, there is a huge baseball complex where a lot of Major League Baseball teams have come for spring training, and there's also Orlando City Soccer has a training facility out here as well. This is a great place to come for some family events, along with a whole other array of events.
So now we're driving into a new construction area in Kissimmee. When you have the opportunity, please look at the possibility of buying a property in Kissimmee so that even if you don't want to use it for a couple of years, you can talk to my sales team and we'll help you get it rented out. And then you will have your place in the sun for when you're ready to move to Central Florida. Kissimmee is a true gem, and this may be the opportunity, the once-in-a-life opportunity now. Please give us a call. Our number is 407-808-9845. The Fairy Godmother of Real Estate and her team, they are eager and excited to show you everything that Kissimmee has to offer. Hey everybody, we are here at the Celebration Hotel. Actually, they call it the Bohemian Hotel. It's part of a collection from Richard Kessler's group, and he collects amazing art. And since we're in Kissimmee, Celebration is part of Kissimmee, we wanted to make sure that we got to visit one of our favorite hotels. And right behind us, Chelsea, you want to tell us a little bit about this art?
Yeah, so right behind us is this beautiful statue created by Jerry McKellar. It is of a Seminole Indian, and that is a big part of the history here in Kissimmee. It is gorgeous. It is called the Bowstringer.
Yes, and as we know, it was in the 1700s that the Seminoles in particular were coming to this land because they wanted to come inland enough. There's a lot of palmetto trees and pines, and it would protect them, and there were waterways. And you get to see an example of that when you get to visit this incredible hotel in downtown Celebration. And what you're seeing is a mural of Chief Osceola. You'll see that it's a hidden image. He's right in the center of this mural behind the bar. So what a fun day that we've had in Kissimmee, and believe me, what a variety. It's been known for the longest time as being agriculture or tourism, but we're standing here today in Neo City. Have you heard about it? It is the first city in the United States they're talking about that will be the first smart city that has started from ground up. And what do we have right behind us? One of the first priorities was to get our youth involved, and it's called Neo City Academy. So for those young people that want to be going to high school and learning more high tech, there's 550 students that are already here on this property. And what they're talking about is this smart city is going to have restaurants and entertainment, people that will be able to live in this area. So for those of you that are interested in technology in particular, please make sure you reach out to my real estate team because we're in the know in regard to what's going on at Neo City. So as we end our day in Kissimmee and we're in one of the beautiful murals, we just wanted to remind everybody, please make sure you subscribe, like, hit the button, do what you gotta do, but please make sure you stay in touch with Near Disney because we have content that's coming to you on a weekly basis. We're happy to do it. Please keep in touch. And if you ever have a need for a realtor, please be sure that you give us a call at 407-808-9845. And the Fairy Godmother of Real Estate will make sure that she connects you with somebody that's going to help you make your dreams come true.
Hey everybody, so wasn't that somewhat informative in regard to Kissimmee? I wanted to thank D. Bellavati. He is the producer of our YouTube channel. It's actually his birthday tomorrow, so happy birthday to D. I also wanted to answer some questions because many of you are watching from different spots. Some of you are on YouTube. I do encourage you to go to Near Disney YouTube channel, subscribe and like because it will alert you when our new videos are coming out. But there's many of you on Facebook that are asking me some questions now, and that's what I'm here for. So I've been a realtor for over 25 years in the Central Florida area. I have a dream team of realtors that we concentrate on that 25-mile radius around Cinderella's Castle, and we will give you information in regards to real estate, lifestyle, anything that you want. So I did get a question here that was asking about Kissimmee. It was cute. We actually, our pastor had said something about that he had used the word, what did he say? Kissimmee more money or something like that. But anyway, it's actually Kissimmee. And a question came in asking, what are the price points right now for newer homes that are in Kissimmee. And so many people are thinking that it's getting too expensive sometimes to live in Central Florida, but I say no, no, no. We want to talk to you a little bit about here. Let me show you when we talk about how big Kissimmee. Now, Kissimmee is just one city that's in Osceola County, and obviously the video was talking about the size of Osceola County. It's the size of a state. But I want to share this with you and get this up on the screen to answer Tammy's question here. Thank you, Tammy. So Tammy is asking, Osceola County. See, this is Kissimmee. In blue, red, all this. These are 4 different zip codes. The green is 34744. The orange, which is Buenaventura Lakes, that is 34743. The red is 34741. That is going to be over closer to the regional airport. And then zip code in blue, quite a big space right here. That is 34746. 34746. And what they didn't highlight on this map is actually Celebration, Florida, and Reunion are in Kissimmee. And you can see Celebration outlined right here. I live in Celebration myself, and I'll share with you many times with the mail, it'll force you to say Kissimmee versus Celebration. And so I wanted to show you just how large that is. And there's still quite a bit of land that's being built. So I want to answer Steve's question. Thank you guys for participating and asking questions. Let's see what I've got. His question was, show some houses that are in the starting price points that are newer. So let me do that for you. I've got some examples I can pull up very easily. Let's see, I'm going to share the screen. This is our Realtor MLS screen. Here we go. So for those of you who are thinking that you would like to have a primary home or even a secondary home, look, this house is 2023 build, and the price point on it is $319,900. So it doesn't have to be a scary number. Hold on one second. Somebody is trying to reach me, and I hear a lot of dinging. It is going to be 1,828 square feet. 1,828 square feet, and built in 2023. It's 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. And like I said, it's not completed being built yet, but this builder is showing some examples. You can see, nice tall ceilings. That's your primary bedroom, bathroom, double sink, shower. Let's see. Like I said, it's brand new construction, so you're going to get those warranties. Look how cute. I always love it when they do special design stuff. Using this as an office, laundry room, arches, tall ceilings, right? Kitchen opens into where you see that dining room, family room, lots of great light. So that is what you're getting for about $319,000. Okay, let me see if I can show you. Actually, I am going to show you some more of the internal pictures. Let's see if I can get that up here. Here we go. There we go. So here's an example what the family room would look like. So it does not have to be a scary number, for buying a new home. A lot of you that are out there may be paying rent in Central Florida. You might be a Disney cast member too that might be out there paying rent and concerned about rents going up or them not. You just want to have a sense of security that you're not having to move year after year after year. And so I would encourage you to call us at my 1-800 Kim Hawk number, and I will get you with a member of my Realtor Dream Team. I want to remind everybody too, they do an excellent show on Wednesday nights, 7 p.m. Wednesday nights, how to buy a home and how to sell a home in 2023. You don't want to miss Elijah Lewis and Virginia Carlson. They provide great nuggets out there. I even encourage a lot of times for people, if you have kids that are in high school, a lot of times they're not teaching people how to do one of the things that's going to be one of your biggest investments in your life for 99% of us. So we would encourage you to check that out. Now, in regards to some other things to reinforce for Kissimmee, Florida, it's super close, obviously, to the Disney parks. It's pretty close to the Orlando International Airport, but not over the fly zone, which is quite nice, most of that. And what is coming, which is a big deal, is that Brightline fast speed train is coming to the Orlando International Airport. The first actual train rides will be starting in June. They're going to start selling tickets in May. My understanding as of right now, a one-way ticket from Orlando to Miami for their regular service carts, which are very nice, is only $79 one way. And then it's $149 if you do the upper scale cart. The upper scale cart, is just got some more deluxe offerings, a bar cart on there and all that good stuff. But my husband Rod and I actually have written the Brightline in preparation for this. It is a fantastic way. It's 2 hours and 49 minutes to Miami. And remember, Brightline also goes to Fort Lauderdale and Palm Beach. So there's some other stops as well. But for you not to have to be in traffic, or let's just say you want to go, we have incredible cruise lines, right, for Port Canaveral. So if you're in Central Florida, it's great. An hour to get, maybe 45 minutes to get to Port Canaveral, Cocoa. But some cruise ships are going to be going out of Miami. So instead of driving a car down to Miami, parking it, getting on the cruise ship, coming back, having a great time, but exhausted, and then needing to drive back, and it's going to typically at least take 3.5 hours, I would say. Some people say they can make it in 3. Some people say they can make it in 4. But to be able to get on the Brightline and come back home, it's an incredible upgrade that's going to be hitting Central Florida very soon. And I think that's something that people should note, that it's going to be so easy. Bring your iPad, bring a book, get a nice drink, or have the kids have a tea, whatever. And it's going to be so much easier to really enjoy Florida in its total. Now, the other great thing, because when we live in Florida, we don't have any state income tax. That's a big deal, right? You can also homestead your property after you've lived in it, your primary, after that first year, and it's going to save you about $500 on your taxes. But let's talk about taxes in Osceola County. Osceola County is less tax than Orange County. It's about 0.5% less, 0.5% less. So let's say if you're buying a house that's $300,000 in Orange County, your taxes are going to be about $6,000 for the year. Figure about $500 a month will be included in your mortgage. But if you buy that same house in Osceola County, it's going to cost $4,500 for the year. So less tax on that as well. And anytime that you buy a house, that's what I was talking about just moments ago, that's new, that your roof is new. That's one thing you want to be checking out right before you buy a house in Central Florida. Make sure that house's roof is not older than 10 years old, unless it's a barrel tile roof or concrete roof that maybe they're able to show you that it's going to last for 20 years, 30 years, or 50 years. But most, if you've got a shingle tile roof, insurance carriers typically will not give you insurance if it's over 10 years old. And if it's close to 10 years old, it's something you want your realtor to talk about with the buyer's agent. And that's what we're here for. We help buyers go out and look for things that maybe you're not looking for, and to make sure we say, hey, we need to talk about this roof before we decide on a price point, because, a roof could be, $18,000. It could be $68,000. It could be a wide range of things, and you don't want any surprises like that. You also want to use the services of a realtor that knows your area, right? So you don't necessarily want to be going on Zillow or what have you, and they just automatically pull up the next realtor, because that realtor might know Altamont Springs so much better than they know Kissimmee. And you want somebody that knows your local area, because they're going to know things like, things like maybe they remember driving past that house 2 years ago and there was a water leak or something huge, or they may know of a property that's coming on the market soon that isn't even on MLS yet. So we are here to serve. My team loves to serve first, sell later. And once again, you just call us 1-800-KIM-HAWK. You don't pay extra fees when you're using a buyer's agent. That commission is paid by the seller's group. And why not use the resources of people that have been doing this for a very long time? Like I said, I've been top 1% nationwide realtor for over 25 years, and I have a team of executive realtors too that work alongside me, and we're here to help you with anything. Please, once again, let me see if I'm seeing any more questions. I so appreciate you guys' time. I know a lot of you watch during the week. And so if you have questions during the week, obviously you can also text me at 1-800-KIM-HAWK. I also have a local number in case you don't want to figure out that what that script means, but 407-808-9845, 407-808-9845. And don't forget to, Kissimmee also offers Reunion. That's vacation rental homes. You can live in those full-time if you want, but a lot of times people will buy those so that they can rent them out per week and bring some income in. And we know that area very well as well. All right, any more questions? Oh, I see people saying happy birthday to Dee. Thank you so much, Dee Bellavati and his family. They're great people. They produce our YouTube videos, and it's a real honor. And I want to thank my husband, Rod, as well for always being involved. And Chelsea was in this video as well, my goddaughter. All right. I always like to try to keep it under 30 minutes. I promise that every week. And here it is. It's 27 minutes is run by very quickly. Feel free to give us a call. Otherwise, we hope to see you on next Friday. And if you're a Celebration resident, I do a show on Monday nights that talks specifically about the town that Disney built. Feel free to check in with us then too. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.